Hello, everybody. This is Bernie Strom, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we have Field of Dreams Baseball beginning on June 1st as the season continues right along. We've done April the first week, May the second week, and now we are on to June in the third week of season number 5. Thank you all for tuning in to watch a special edition of Friday afternoon baseball here on September 6th, 2024. Let's review the current standings before we get to the games. Moneyball Division, T-ville leads Beantown by 1 game. They are 35-18. Beantown, same number of wins, 35, and 20 losses. Around the horn, St. Louis, 35-20, leads Lehigh by 8.5 games. They are under 500 at 26-28. And the Sandlot Division, Lancaster finds themselves 29-27, 2 games above 500 in first place, and leading D-Gens by 2 games, and Washington by 3. Over in the other league, the Naturals, amazing 9 games up on Brooklyn, amazing 36-19. Brooklyn, a game under 500, 27-28. Benchwarmer Division, Vegas 33-22, a game and a half ahead of Philadelphia, 31-23. And the rain delay, San Francisco, 38-18, 3 games up on Manchester, who are 34-20. Let's head over to see the schedule for today's games. Here we are on June 1st. And as I glance over the games, I think we're going to play amazing in Philadelphia. 2 teams in our league, the league I'm in, that are fighting for their division. And we'll skip a few days ahead, and then we're going to play a game from our other league. So without any further ado, let's go Chicago at Crystal Lake. All the manager files have been updated that were in on time, and I don't think there were any that were late. So let's play. Chicago loses to Crystal Lake 7-4. Verlander over Law. Chico's at first place, St. Louis. St. Louis 12-1 winners. Matheson now 13-3 over Hendricks. St. Louis on a 10-game winning streak. Beantown at Lehigh. Beantown in a hitting fest at Lehigh wins 15-9. Denny over Johnson. Doby home run number 13. Beantown has a home run. There's no surprise there. Washington at T-ville. Washington defeats T-ville 9-7. Moose over Leonard. Davis home run number 4. Lancaster at Hagerstown. Hagerstown 3-2 winners. Nico over Russell. Bottomley home run number 9. Moving on to San Francisco at Cleveland. San Francisco division leaders, and they extend their lead by defeating Cleveland 2-0. Clemens, who's now 12-2 over Cuellar. Rodriguez home run number 7. Can Manchester keep up? Maplewood visiting Manchester, and they do. Manchester defeats Maplewood 7-0. DeGrom over Pavano. Concepcion, home run number 2 for Manchester. He's in for an injured Tulowitzki for Manchester, I was told. Hadley Lake at Edmonton. Hadley Lake 2-1 winners. Kluber over Philippe. Snyder home run number 11. And let's play amazing at Philadelphia. Bob Gardner pitching for amazing. Halliday for the Iceman. Welcome to Forbes Field for tonight's game between Amazing and Philadelphia. Madison Bumgardner gets the start for Amazing. He's made 7 starts. He's 3-2 on the year with an ERA of 4.13. It's his second start against Philly. He'll be opposed by Roy Halladay. He's made 10 starts. He's 2-5 on the year, which is somewhat surprising, with an ERA of 4.34. It's his first start against Amazing. It's 78 degrees, sunny and calm out. The lineups for the visiting Amazing team will have Rodriguez at second, batting first, Lucroy catching, batting second, Mize at first, batting third, hitting cleanup, Berkman in right, McCutcheon in center, fifth, Crawford in left, batting sixth, Baylor the DH, seventh, Ripken at short, hitting eighth, in Uribe playing third, and batting ninth. In the outfield for Philly, Rudy, Victorino, and Jackson, left to right. Infield, Trainer, Rollins, Fox, Oliver. Also left to right, Munson catching, Halladay pitching. Halladay looks in and throws. Oh, 2 count. Halladay delivers. Rodriguez bunts. There's going to be an error on the play. We're going to have to take a look. Munson barehands it, fires to Fox covering in the dirt. Fox can't dig it out, and out. Rodriguez ends up at second base. That's an error on the play. Rodriguez at second. Lucroy stepping in. Lucroy hitting 256. Pops it up in the infield. Rollins puts it away for the first out of the inning. Rodriguez still on second. Halladay to face Mize, who's hitting 224. First strikeout of the game for Halladay, and he will now face Lance Berkman, a 234 hitter. Fly ball to right. Jackson in front of the fence. He's going to have to take it off the wall. Run will score. Berkman ends up on second. And just like that, Amazing takes a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. Halladay pitching to McCutcheon, 294 hitter, leads the team in home runs with 10. Ground ball to Rollins. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the first. It's Amazing 1 and Philadelphia coming to bat. In the outfield for Amazing, Crawford, McCutcheon, Berkman, left to right in the outfield. Uribe, Ripken, Rodriguez, Mize in the infield. Then LaCroix catching. Bergmeyer is doing the pitching. Let me go to Philly's roster. I'm curious to see why the third baseman. Oops, that's Philly's third baseman. Sorry, wrong one. Amazing. Schmidt is injured to the sixth. I figured that. He must be injured because the last couple of times I played, he has not been in the lineup. The lineup for the hometown Philadelphia Iceman, Fox at second, batting first. Rollins at short, batting second. Rudy in left, batting third. Hitting cleanup, Jackson in right. Oliver at first, fifth. Trainer at third, sixth. Kyer to DH. Seventh, Munson catching eighth, and Victorino in center field. Batting ninth, Bumgarner delivers to Fox, and it hits him. We start off the bottom of the first, and we have an error. A hit by pitch. We had an error in the top of the first, so we've had a little bit of everything so far, including a hit and a run scored. Bergmeyer delivers to Rollins. Pops it up, foul territory. Mize is going to put it away for the out. One down. Runner still on first as Joe Rudy comes to bat. Rudy hits it to left. Crawford catches it at the line for an out, 2 away. Runner still on first for Reggie Jackson. Jackson hits it to right, but Berkman's going to catch it. We head to the top of the second, 1-0. Amazing. Crawford, Baylor, and Ripken to face Roy Halladay. Crawford hits it up the middle. Fox, easy play for Fox. 1 down. Baylor hitting .255 with 5 home runs. Oliver picks up the ground ball, steps on the bag, takes it unassisted, and Ripken leading the league in hitting, batting .383, 8 home runs, hitting from the 8th position in the lineup. Hits it to left. Rudy makes a great play. Off to the bottom of the second, where we will find Oliver, Trainer, and Kyer to face Bumgardner. The pitch to Oliver, .260 hitter. And for the second inning in a row, Bumgardner hits a batter and someone's injured. It is Al Oliver. He's out for the game. Trainer takes the pitch from Bumgardner. There's a bunt down the first baseline, I believe. They tagged the runner, right? Yep, tags the runner. He's out. Howard, who came in for the injured Oliver, is at second base. And Kiki Kyler up. He's the DH. Bumgardner's pitch. Runner on second. 1 away. Runners on first and second. 1 away as Bumgardner to face the always dangerous Thurman Munson. Line drive. Ripken doesn't have to move very much. Puts it away. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Shane Victorino, .267 hitter, facing the left-handed Bumgardner. Hits a ground ball to Ripken. Makes a great play. Flips it to Sean Rodriguez covering second. And we head to the top of the third, 1-0. Amazing. And Ryan Howard's going to play first base. Halladay pitching to Uribe. Uribe hitting .290, filling in for the injured Mike Schmidt. Victorino puts it away for the out. 1 down as he flies to center. Sean Rodriguez, .217 leadoff hitter. Rudy puts that one away. Fly to left. And Jonathan Lucroy hitting .255. Base hit into center field. Lucroy's on. Halladay gives up his second hit of the game. Will now face Johnny Mize. Ball gets away from Munson. Lucroy gets down to second. Wild pitch charge to Halladay. He delivers. Mize hits a ground ball to Fox. To Howard for the out. We head to the bottom of the third. 1-0. Amazing. Top of the order, Fox, followed by Rollins and Rudy. Fox hit by a pitch in the first inning. And gets on for a second time. Fox at first. Rollins up. Rollins hitting .204. Ground ball to Ripken's going to throw to Mize. Fox must have been off with the pitch, huh? Because otherwise that would have been a double play. Rudy now batting with an out. Fox in scoring position. Rudy hitting .252. Fly to center. Easy play for McCutcheon. Reggie Jackson, got 5 home runs, 23 runs batted in, .228 on the year. Bumgarner delivers. Line drive. Mize puts it away. We head to the top of the fourth. 1-0 Amazing. Want to thank Mark and Midlife Crisis for stopping by and checking in. Halliday to face Bergman, McCutcheon, and Crawford. Berkman, 238. 1 for 1 today. He doubled his first time up. This time grounds to short. Rollins to Howard. Ball gets away. The throw pulled him off the bag. Berkman is safe at first. Runner on first, McCutcheon. Line drive in the left field. That's down in the corner. Berkman rounding second, going to go to third. Rudy up with the ball. Throw comes into second base. McCutcheon slides. He's safe with his 12th double of the season. And with nobody out, Amazing has runners on second and third. And Halliday now needs to bear down as Carl Crawford, a 324 hitter, steps in. Here's the pitch. That is the definition of bearing down. Don Baylor, 254, 0 for 1 today. And Ripken hitting now 381. Ground ball to Rollins. Over to Howard for the out. No runs here for Amazing as Philadelphia squeaks out of a second and third with nobody out situation as Halliday struck out the next two batters and got a ground ball to get out number 3. Bergmeyer to face Howard, who came in to replace Oliver, who was injured. Pitch to from Bergmeyer to Howard. Fly to right. Berkman's got it. Trainer 279. Fly to left. Crawford puts it away at the fence. 2 up, 2 down. Kiki Kyler, 289. The pitch. Foul ball. Bergmeyer delivers 2-2. Ground ball to Mize. Take it to the bag himself. He gets the out. That's it. At the bottom of the fourth, we head to the top of the fifth. 1-0. Amazing. Halliday will face the bottom with the Oda Uribe, followed by Rodriguez and Lucroy. The pitch. Strikeout number 4. Rodriguez 0 for 2. Base hit in the right field. Sean Rodriguez rounds first. Gets back to the bag. Time for a sip of water before Jonathan Lucroy steps up. Lucroy, excuse me. Lucroy 1 for 2 today. Ground ball to Rollins. Cross the diamond to Howard. Rodriguez goes to second. And 2 down. Runner in scoring position for Johnny Mize. 0 for 2 today. Fly ball in the right field. Jackson is going to take it off the wall. Rodriguez will score a second run of the game. Mize will end up on second with a double number 10. His stand-up double, and Amazing now leads 2-0. Sorry for the coughing here. Berkman, who is 1 for 2, stepping in. He's hitting 237. He's got a runner in scoring position. Halliday will intentionally walk him and face Andrew McCutcheon, who is also 1 for 2 today. Ground ball to Trainer. He's going to throw to Fox. End the inning, but not before Amazing picks up another run. And at the halfway point in the game, it's 2-0 Amazing. Bottom of the fifth, we'll have the bottom of Phillies lineup, Munson, Victorino, followed by Fox, the leadoff hitter. Bumgardner delivers, one down. His first strikeout of the game as Victorino steps in. And Victorino is going to end the no-hitter by putting it off the left field wall. He's going for three. He slides. He's safe. Triple number 3 for Shane Victorino. And Philadelphia, with less than 2 outs, has a runner on third. Will send Nellie Fox to the plate. Nellie Fox hit by a pitch and walked. He's going to hit a grounder to second. Run will score. Underhands to Mize for the out. Trade a run for an out. Now there's nobody on. 2-1 score now as Philly cuts the lead in half. Rollins hits a fly ball to right. Berkman's got it for the out. We head to the top of the sixth. 2-1. Amazing. Halladay to pitch to Crawford, Baylor, and Ripken. Crawford goes down swinging. Baylor 0 for 2. Fly to left. Rudy's watching it. He's watching it, and that ball is gone. Don Baylor hits his 6th home run of the season. Traveled 369 feet, and amazing gets the run back they gave up. Now lead 3-1. Halladay to face Ripken, who's 0 for 2 today. Average fell below 380. He's going to ground out to Fox for out number 2. And Uribe, who's 0 for 2 today, will face Halladay. That ball's down into the left field corner. Uribe rounds first, heads for second. Rudy up with the ball, is going to throw the ball to second. The ball is going to beat him, but Uribe slides for his first double of the season as he is safe, as you heard the umpire call. 2 outs, runner on second base for Sean Rodriguez. 1 for 3 today. Halladay delivers. Line drive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Halladay delivers. And he bears down to get him. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Amazing leading Philadelphia 3-1. Bumgardner, who lost his no-hitter last inning, will face Rudy Jackson and Howard. Rudy 0 for 2. Line drive. Ripken puts it away. Reggie Jackson also 0 for 2. The pitch. Fly ball deep to right, but Berkman's got it for the out. And Ryan Howard, who's got a home run, 3 runs batted in, batting .250 in a limited playing time this season, steps in. 0 for 1 today. Bumgardner, sorry. McCutcheon's got it for the out. I must be saying Bergmeyer all day. I apologize. It's Bumgardner. Bergmeyer, for those of you who know I'm a Red Sox fan, I say Bergmeyer because he used to pitch for the Red Sox, and I see a long name beginning with a B with a G in the middle, and it just comes out of my mouth. Halladay here will face Lucroy, Mize, and Berkman here in the top of the 7th. Line drive in the right field. Lucroy singles for his 2nd hit of the game. He's on first. Not much of a runner. Johnny Mize up, who's 1 for 3 today. He's still 1 for 3 as Halladay walks his 2nd batter of the game. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Lance Berkman 1 for 2. Strikeout number 7. Halladay seems to bear down when he puts runners on. Halladay's pitch to McCutcheon. pops it up to the infield. 2 away, runners still at first and second. Carl Crawford 0 for 3 today, hitting .321. Halliday delivers. Line drive, Rollins puts it away for the out. Madison Bumgarner looks fine and appears okay, as the computer tells us, as we head to the bottom of the seventh. Here in Philadelphia, Forbes Field, who we magically transform, and either we put Forbes Field in Philadelphia or we put the Philadelphia team in Pittsburgh playing at Forbes Field, one or the other. I really have never asked that question. Trainer 0 for 1. Bumgarner delivers, base hit into center field. Here comes Philadelphia as Kiki Kyler steps in, 0 for 1. Line drive down into the right field corner. Berkman's chasing it around. Will Trainer score? Will he stop at second? He will score, making the game 3-2 as Kyler's going to slide into third. It will be a triple. Number 3 for Kiki Kyler. Bottom of the seventh. The Iceman cometh, I guess, as they would say. 3-2. Runner on third. Nobody out. Munson up. Seems to me to be a foregone conclusion that Philly will tie the game this inning. Bumgarner delivers. Fly to left. It's going to be foul. One ball, 2 strikes to Thurman Munson. Bumgarner checks the runner. He delivers. Ground ball to Ripken. And I must be a soothsayer because there's a tie game. Seemed to me that unless they brought the infield in, he was going to score. One down. Tie game now, 3-3 between Amazing and Philadelphia, and Bumgarner to face Shane Victorino, who's 1 for 2. Well, it's not tied for very long as Bumgarner allows Shane Victorino to hit home run number 3 on the season, traveling .366, and Philadelphia takes a 4-3 lead. I'm a big fan of Shane Victorino's. I can still see that home run he hit in the World Series for the Red Sox. It looked just like that one, as a matter of fact. Nellie Fox, .316 hitter, 0 for 1 today. Bumgarner is still in there. Hits a ground ball to third. Uribe across the diamond for out number 2. However, in the bottom of the seventh here, Philly scored 3 runs and taken a lead. Bumgarner to pitch to Rollins, 0 for 3. Pops it up. Uribe in foul territory gets it for the out. Innings over, but not before the Philadelphia Icemen score 3 runs, and we go to the top of the 8th. Philly leads Amazing 4-3. Halliday now pitching with a lead for the first time in the game. Will face Baylor, Ripken, and Uribe. But that's not the case because Rich Gossage is coming into pitch. Gossage this season has pitched in 15 games, 25 innings, allowed 17 hits, 1 home run, struck out 30, walked 10 with a very respectable ERA of 1.42 with 11 saves. Amazing's got their work cut out for them as Baylor hits the ball to left field. Rudy puts it away, out number 1. Ripken 0 for 3. Another fly to left. Same result. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 8th for Uribe, who's 1 for 3. Line drive to Trainer. Quick 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the eighth. Philadelphia leading amazing 4-3. Bumgarner still on the mound. Rudy Jackson and Howard due up. The pitch. Line drive. Ripken, one down. Reggie Jackson 0 for 3 today. Bumgarner delivers. Fly to right. Berkman. It's off the wall. Jackson will trot into second base with a stand-up double. Number 11 on the season. As Bumgarner hits his expected pitch count. And Jackson on second represents an insurance run for Philadelphia as Ryan Howard steps in. The delivery. Pops it up. Mize has it. 2 down. Amazing can breathe a little easier. 2 down. 123 pitches for Bumgarner. Try to pick off Jackson, but he gets back in time. The pitch to Trainer. He walked him. Runners on first and second, his third walk of the game. Kyler up. Kyler 1 for 2. Will the computer put in a pitcher? They will. Sergio Romo. Romo has pitched in 18 games, 16 innings, 13 hits. Struck out 21, walked 6, a 1.62 ERA. Here's the pitch to Kyler. Ground ball to Ripken's going to flip it to Rodriguez to get the third out of the inning. Philly fails to add an insurance run, and they take their 4-3 lead to the top of the ninth. Top of the ninth, we'll see the top of Amazing's order, Sean Rodriguez, Jonathan Lucroy, and Johnny Mize to face Goose Gossage. Freddie Sanchez, however, is coming in to pinch hit. Gossage gets his first strikeout. Lucroy, the delivery from Gossage. 2 strikeouts, and Gossage is on. Johnny Mize. And he hits it in the right field for a base hit, his second hit of the evening. Mize on first, not a speedy runner. Berkman stepping in, 1 for 3 today. Berkman, Phillies cleanup hitter. Gossage checks the runner. Here's the delivery. Berkman strikes out. The game is over. Philly comes back and defeats Amazing by scoring 3 in the 7th, and they defeat Amazing 4-3. 4 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors for the Icemen, 3-9-0 for Philly. Let's go to the box score. Well, let's see what we can see. Amazing. 2 hits for Lucroy, 2 hits for Mize. The highlights for Amazing for Philadelphia. Only 5 hits. Victorino 2 for 3. He hit the go-ahead home run. He and Kiki Kyler saved the day in the 8th. Winning pitcher Halladay, he pitched 7 innings, allowed 8 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, struck out 7, walked 2. He's now 3-5. Gossage records his 12th save. Bumgarner, 3 for 3 now as he takes the loss, 7 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, all earned, struck out 1, walked 3. Injury in the game, Oliver, he's only out for today. And that's it for that game. As we head on to the rest of the action on June 1st, St. Pete at Long Island. Long Island 3-2 winners. Casilla over Buell. Vernon home run number 4. Florence defeats Degen 6-3. Lefferts over Lolich. And Brooklyn shuts out Vegas 2-0 as Philly closes the lead in the benchwarmer division to 1/2 a game. Perry over Lever. Let's head to June 2nd. And we're not going to, I think, what's the game we're going to play? We're going to play the third or the fourth, I think. Where did that game go? St. Louis at Beantown. Are they the third and the fourth? Yeah, okay. So let's hit the second. We'll play all the games on the second at one time. D-Gens 6-2 over Florence, Fella over Lopat, Hornsby home run number 7. Chicago defeats Crystal Lake 12-2. Price over Wainwright, who's now 0-6. Reese home run number 6. St. Louis over Chico's 9-2. Marquard newly acquired by St. Louis over Bernhardt. St. Louis now's winning streak is 11 games as they go 9.5 games ahead of Lehigh. T-ville defeats Washington 6-4. T-ville maintains that one-game lead. Stargell home run number 5. Beantown shut out by Lehigh. Brown over Snell. Mays home run number 13. Beantown now is once again a game behind, as I said. Manchester 8-5 winners over Maplewood. Falkenberg over Diker. Kloszewski home run number 5. Edmonton defeats Hadley Lake 5-3. Drysdale over Faber. Amazing defeats Philadelphia, comes back and gets a margin of revenge. Boddicker over Rogers. St. Pete is clobbered by Long Island 12-2. Carleton over Cueto. Home run number 6 for Simmons. Hagerstown 8-2 over Lancaster as they fall to 29-29. If you follow my broadcast, I don't do Lancaster any favors with these Sims of mine. I would think that Night Raven would start broadcasting some games just to get me to stop doing it. Hagerstown 8-2 winners. Klein over Hands. Wagner home run number 19. For Hagerstown, San Francisco 8-2 winners over Cleveland. Steve over Pena. Allen home run number 17. And Vegas comes back to defeat Brooklyn 5-3. McGinnity over Kovaleski. We head for June 3rd. We'll play June 3rd, and then we'll play the game of June 4th here. Lehigh defeats Chico's 3-2. Foster over Bender. T-ville beats Lancaster as my bad luck for Lancaster continues. Josh over Blyleven. Chance home run number 2. Hagerstown defeats Washington 5-2. Spawn over Rush. Mercer home run number 10. St. Louis pounds out a 13-9 victory over Beantown. That's tough to do, to outpound Beantown. We're going to see that game in tomorrow's broadcast, in today's broadcast on the 4th of June, I mean. Sherry over Venters. St. Louis now on a 12-game winning streak. Manchester defeats Hadley Lake 8-2. Bauer over Ruffing. Home run number 13 for Steinfeld. Edmonton squeaks by Maplewood 7-2. Smith over Moore. Philly defeats Brooklyn 3-2. Sale over Antonelli. Gossage with another save. San Francisco 2-1 over Long Island. Wood over Martinez. St. Pete over Cleveland 3-2. Nebel over Alexander. Home run number 13 for Batista. Vegas defeats Amazing 7-2. Leicester over Schilling. Cedeno home run number 5. Chicago, who's making a little bit of a comeback here since May 1st, 8-7 wins over D-Gens. Koufax first win of the year over Trex. Boone home run number 8 for D-Gens. And Florence 10-3 winners over Crystal Lake. Lee over Latos Dunn home run number 14. We're on to the 4th. Here we go on the 4th. We will play the St. Louis Beantown game and see if St. Louis can extend their winning streak, or will Beantown creep a little closer to T-ville? Let's auto play the Chicos at Lehigh. Lehigh 4-0. Luke over Seaver. Winfield home run number 12. Lehigh closes to 9 games over St. Louis. Important game for both Beantown and T-ville, and Lancaster for that matter. T-ville 12-6 over Lancaster. Johnson over Russell. Chance on run number 3 as Lancaster's woes continue under my simming. Beantown now looking to win that game to keep the deficit at 2. Washington at Hagerstown. Hagerstown loses 6-4. Wardell over Daly. And we're going to play St. Louis at Beantown. St. Louis will have Christy Masterson, just what Beantown wanted to see. Early wins, no slouch. He's pitching for Beantown. Welcome to Sportsman's Park for today's game between St. Louis and Beantown. It promises to be a battle between two solid teams. St. Louis has won 12 straight, 10 of the last 10. No kidding if you won 12 straight. Christy Matheson will start for St. Louis. He's made 19 starts in the years, 13-3 with a 2.78 ERA. It's his second start against Beantown, and he's beaten them with a 1.00 ERA. He'll be opposed by Early Win. He's made 12 starts in the years, 4-3 with a 7.10 ERA. Kind of high, but he's got a winning record. So wins are what counts. It's his first start against St. Louis. Win delivers to Collins to begin the game. Collins is going to fly out to Doby in center. Batting lineup for St. Louis. Collins batting first. You just saw it. Second. Vaughn at short batting second. Joe DiMaggio in left batting third. Ott in right field batting fourth. Piazza catching, hitting fifth. Edgar Martinez hitting sixth to DH. Trout hitting seventh in center. Pujols hitting eighth at first. And George Brett bringing up the rear, hitting ninth. What a ninth hitter, George Brett. In the outfield, Doherty, Doby, and Freeman for the Orioles. Rosen, Parent, Avila, and Fielder with Hayes catching. In the infield, Wynn pitching. Stepping in as Vaughn. One away here. Vaughn on a 6-game hitting streak, but he won't extend it there as it's out 4-3. And Wynn now pitching to Joe DiMaggio. Joe singles to right. DiMaggio, is he going to go to second? I saw a blip up there. Error on Bobby Avila. Poor play, and DiMaggio will be at second base. DiMaggio was traded this year from Edmonton to Vegas, who traded 2 pitchers, including Catfish Hunter, to Edmonton. However, Hunter and Bauer went to Edmonton. However, Vegas then turned around and traded DiMaggio to St. Louis for Iron Joe McGinnity, and Edmonton traded Bauer to Manchester for Noodles Hahn, and that original trade is now obliterated. Runner on second, 2 outs, Melotta. Wynn delivers. Ott will trot to first base. Runners on first and second. Piazza to face Early Win. Perron up with it across the diamond to Fielder as the Orioles get out of the inning after letting runners on first and second. We go to the bottom of the first. St. Louis, nothing. Orioles coming to bat. DiMaggio left in left, Trout in center, Ott in right. That's quite an outfield. Brett, Vaughn, Collins, Pujols in the infield. It's quite an infield. Piazza catching. Did I mention that's quite a catcher? And if those players aren't enough to intimidate you, Christy Mathewson is on the mound. Batting order for Beantown, Avila, Johnson, Doherty, followed by Rosenfield, Adobe, and the bottom third, Freeman, Hayes, and Perrant. Mathewson to face Avila. The pitch. Base hit. Is that a bunt? Let's find out. 3-0 count. Nope. It's a top ball in front of the plate. Avila at first. Bob Johnson, the DH, stepping in. And he steps out. One down. Runner on first. Patsy Doherty hitting 220. Matheson now to face Al Rosen, 284 hitter with 14 home runs. Fly to left. DiMaggio's got it for the out. We head to the top of the second. No score in today's game here at Beantown. We are playing the Sportsman's Park, but like the other game, did we move Sportsman's Park to Boston where the Orioles play? That ought to be confusing. Or the Orioles playing in St. Louis? Who knows? We've never addressed that on Discord. Maybe that's something we can chat about later. Win to face Edgar Martinez. Base hit in the center field. Edgar Martinez, 247 hitter, is on first with nobody out. Not a threat to steal. Mike Trout stepping in. Trout hitting 256, only 2 home runs this season. Doherty puts it away for the out in left field. Martinez holds it first as Albert Pujols steps up to the plate. Pujols is grounded to Rosen to Oliva. Back to fielder for a 5-4-3 double play. And just like that, we head to the bottom of the second, no score. Fielder Doby and Freeman due up to face Christy Mathewson. Fly to center, Trout with the out. That rhymes. The pitch to Doby. And now Freeman. Buck Freeman up. Hits it to Pujols, who takes it unassisted, and that was a very quick inning number 2. We head to the top of the third, no score. Brett, the number 9 hitter, followed by Collins and Vaughn to face Early Win. Fly to center, 1 down. Collins hits it on the ground to Rosen. Something happened. It's an infield single. Wasn't hit hard enough. And St. Louis gets their third hit of the evening. Vaughn up. Collins at first. He is a threat to steal. Wynn delivers. The throw to second. Collins is safe, even though the Wynn pitched out. Hayes called for a pitch out. Everything went perfectly except Collins was a little too speedy. Runner on second, pitch to Vaughn. Ground ball into right field, base hit. Collins holds at third. Doesn't want to test the arm of Freeman with less than 2 outs as DiMaggio singled his first time up. Wynn delivers. 2 down now. Wynn will pitch to Mel Ott. Ott walks for the second time. And Piazza grounded to Avila, flips to Parent for the out. Ends the inning. The threat goes by the boards. We head to the bottom of the third. No score. Hayes, Parent, and Avila due up for the Orioles. Matheson delivers. No balls, 2 strikes. What happens when there's no balls and 2 strikes usually in action PC? The batter 99% of the time strikes out. Matheson strikes out number 4. Parent up, the 2-0 count. Line drive. Collins puts it away, out number 2. And Bobby Avila having a great year, 292 with 11 home runs. He hits a little slow roller to Pujols, flips it to Matheson covering. Pretty quiet day so far for these two heavy hitting teams. We head to the top of the 4th, no score. Edgar Martinez, the 0-2 pitch. And once again, 0-2 pitch is a deadly forewarning of what will happen. Trout 0 for 1, Wynn delivers. Line drive. Lots of line drives today. Great play by Al Rosen. And Wynn will pitch to Pujols. That ball is 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Pujols walks. 3rd walk for Wynn. George Brett throw to first. Pujols is safe. The pitch to Brett. Bounding ball apparent at short. Across the fielder for the out. Inning will end. We head to the bottom of the 4th. And we're tied at 0. Matheson to face. Indy and Bob Johnson. Doherty and Rosen. Johnson, 219 hitter. Number 5 for Matheson. Doherty. That ball's down into the right field corner. Patsy rounding first, headed for second. Here's the throw. He slides. He is safe with his second double of the season. Doherty at second represents the go-ahead run. 1 out for Al Rosen. 0-1 pitch. Fly to left. DiMaggio watching it. He's watching it. He's going to watch it into a spectator's hands as Al Rosen homers and puts the Orioles up 2-1. That home run, number 15 for Al Rosen, traveled 374 feet. Prince Fielder, I could have sworn I said he had 11 home runs. I must have misread that the last time. Prince Fielder, 12 home runs. Batting .369, he's having a year. Matheson's pitch, line drive to third. He's out. 2 outs, 2-0 score. Beantown leads. The pitch to Doby. Fly to right. Ott has it. We head to the top of the 5th. Orioles, 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error. The St. Louis Hawks, no runs, 4 hits, and no errors. Eddie Collins, 1 for 2. Strikeout number 3 for early Wynn. Vaughn. Grounded to fielder, takes it to the bag himself. 2 quick outs for Joe DiMaggio. Well, that's a tie game. No, it's not tie. It's 2-1 as DiMaggio puts it into left field. Home run number 4 for Joe DiMaggio. That traveled 372 feet. It's a 2-1 game. And Mel Ott to face early Wynn. Fly to right. Freeman puts it away. We're halfway through the ball game. It is 2-1 Orioles. Hawks on a 12-game winning streak, looking to make it 13. Freeman, Hayes, and Parent to face Matheson here in the bottom of the 5th. Grounder back to the mound. Freeman out at first on a close play. Hayes batting. Strikeout number 6 for Christy Matheson. And Freddie Parent flies to center. Trout puts it away in front of the fence. We head to the top of the 6th. 2-1 Orioles. Piazza, Martinez, and Trout to face Early Win, who's pitching better than expected today. Base hit into left field for Mike Piazza. Win to face Edgar Martinez. Fly to left field, it's foul. The 2-1 pitch, ground ball up the middle, base hit. Mike Piazza will stay at second. Edgar Martinez, there's not much speed on the bases, but they are on the bases first and second for Mike Trout. Strikeout number 4 for Win, 1 down. The threat is still there. Albert Pujols. Early Win coming up with 2 gigantic strikeouts. He just needs to get Brett to get out of this mess. Ground ball up the middle. Over the fielder for the out. Great play by the shortstop as the Orioles get out of that mess in the top of the 6th. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Still 2-1 Orioles. Matheson to face the top of the order. Bobby Avila. Base hit in the right. Poor play. And that is on Eddie Collins. Bob Johnson 0 for 2 on the day. Runner on first. Strikeout number 7. Patsy Doherty 1 for 2. He doubled his last time up. Strikeout number 8. And Al Rosen, who homered, put them ahead 2-1. 2-0 at the time, actually. He's going to hit one down into the left field corner. That ball is into the corner. Avila is going to round third, going to home. He is going to score the 3rd run for the Orioles as Al Rosen hits his 20th double and has knocked in all 3 of Orioles' runs today as Fielder steps into the batter's box. He's walked intentionally. And Larry Doby steps up to face Matheson. He strikes out number 9 for Matheson. We head to the top of the 7th, 3-1 Orioles. Win to pitch to Collins, Vaughn, and DiMaggio here at the top of the St. Louis order. Grounded a fielder. 1 down. Archie Vaughn. Grounded to Avila. 2 down. And Joe DiMaggio, 2 for 3 today. Ground ball to Parent over to first. Quick 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. 3-run Orioles, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for a Beantown. St. Louis, 1-7-0. Freeman, Hayes, and the number 9 hitter, Perrant, to face Christy Matheson. The pitch. Down into the left field corner. Freeman's rounding first, digging for second. DiMaggio picks the ball up, throws it in. Freeman is going to go into second standing as a third baseman is charged. Second baseman number 9. Let me read this properly. The third baseman is charged with the poor play. Double number 19, and Hayes is intentionally walked. Runners on first and second. Matheson now to face the number 9 hitter, Perrant. Fly to right. Ott puts it away. Will the runners go? No, they won't. One out, runners on first and second. To face the top of the order, Bobby Avila. He flies to center field, not quite as deep. Trout has it. Runners remain at first and second, 2 outs for Bob Johnson. Matheson delivers. Strikeout number 10. They get out of that mess. As the home crowd boos, we go to the top of the 8th. Ott, Piazza, and Martinez to face Early Win, pitching a great game. Ott with a grounder to Avila, 1 down. Piazza to Perrant across the diamond, 2 down. And Edgar Martinez ground to DeRozan. Everybody gets a chance this inning. Over to first for the out. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Orioles up 3-1. Matheson pitching a good game, but has no run support as Patsy Doherty steps in. Number 11, Matheson is on fire. The pitch to Rosen. Line drive over Vaughn's head into left field. Base hit. And just like that, Rosen has 3 hits today. Runner on first. 1 out. Prince Fielder up. Base hit in the right field. Rosen's going to hold. Maybe he's going to go because Ott bobbles the ball. Now we have runners on second and third. As I get that out of the way, excuse me. I don't know how that got up there. As I can stop pushing buttons now, as we have runners on second and third. Fielder at second, Rosen at third. It was an 0-2 count. The pitch to Fielder. Fielder hit a ground ball, base hit. Ott bobbled it, which allowed Rosen to reach third. Fielder to second. Each team now with 1 error. Orioles looking for some insurance runs with Doby stepping in. He's going to be intentionally walked. Freeman's the batter. They're still looking for insurance runs. Pops it up in the shallow center field. Trout has it. He makes a great play. The runner's going to score. That is an insurance run. It's now 4-1. 2 down for Hayes. Strikeout number 12 for Matheson, but not before he gives up the 4th run of the day to the Orioles. Last chance for St. Louis, their 12-game win streak at stake. Early Win delivers to Trout. Ground ball up the middle, Parent to first for the out. Mike Trout is out. Albert Pujols is up. Ground ball to Rosen. 2 down. Hawks step in with George Brett. Their last out of the game. Win delivers. And the game is over. Early Win defeats St. Louis as the Orioles go 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. St. Louis 1-7-1. As we go to the box score, Beantown record goes to 37-22. St. Louis falls to 38-21. Nobody got 2 hits. Oh, yeah, we got 2 guys with 2 hits, sorry. DiMaggio 2 for 4. He had a home run. And Martinez 2 for 4, the DH. For Beantown, Rosen went 3 for 4 with a home run. And I guess that's the only home run today, right? DiMaggio number 4, Rosen number 15. That's correct. Winning pitchers Early Win. He's now 5-3, 9 innings pitched, 7 hits, 1 run. It was earned, struck out 6 and walked 3. Losing pitcher Christy Mathewson, 13-4, a respectable record, I guess. 8 innings pitched, 8 hits, 4 runs, all earned, struck out 12, walked 3, allowed 1 home run. Well, let's finish simming the games for the first week in June. Let's finish June 4th as Beantown now is only 2 games back of T-ville. Vegas, an amazing Vegas defeats amazing 7-5. Bard over Hamels. Dawson home run number 4. Manchester 4-1 over Hadley Lake. Falkenberg over Plank. Edmonton loses to Maplewood 8-6. Liriano over Messina, home run number 1 for Washington. Philly 8-1 winners over Brooklyn as that race still remains tight. Oswalt over Bunning. Trainer home run number 3. San Francisco over Long Island 4-3. Grove over Hoyt, home run number 9 for Williams. Cleveland defeats St. Pete 5-3. White over Romero. Canerco number 7. D-Gens defeats Chicago. Hacker now 4-0 over Downing. Ramirez home run number 7, and Crystal Lake shuts out Florence 3-0. Gibson over Reynolds. Gibson gets his first win of the season. On to the 5th of June. D-Gens defeats Chicago 6-4. Buckouts over Padres. Florence comes back, defeat Crystal Lake 4-2. Tehran over Coombe. Excuse me while I get that out of the way. Home run number 18 for Cabrera. Chico's 2-1 winners over Lehigh. Moore over Brown. Lancaster continues their losing streak under my simming. 5-2 to T-ville. Leonard over Chandler. I'm sure T-ville doesn't mind. 7th home run for Minoso. Washington shuts out Hagerstown as Ellis wins 2-0 over Santana. Manchester 14-6 over Hadley Lake. Falkenberg over Hubble. St. Louis back on the winning side of the ledger, 4-3 over Beantown. Shaw over Vaughn. Piazza home run number 12. Edmonton over Maplewood 5-2. Hunter over Wilson. Hunter wins his 9th game of the season. Home run number 4 for Belmont. Brooklyn upsets Philadelphia 5-3. Sutton over Jimmy Key. Home run number 8 for Robinson. San Francisco 8-2 over Long Island. Lanier over Pettit. Home run number 18 for Allen, Richie Allen, I believe. 7-5. Cleveland over St. Pete. Walsh over Cecil. Home run number 15 for Rocky Colavito. And Amazing defeats Vegas 6-1. Lemon win his 13th game over Roberts, who drops to 8-3. Crawford goes 2-4. And the final game I'm going to play will be the 6th. Well, unless the 7th is the same. 7th, I believe, T-ville at Beantown. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I'll stop at the 7th. Here at the 6th, we are going to play out the games. Lancaster finally defeats the Bernie Strom Curse 4-2 over D-Gens. Russell over Arvietta. Bottomley home run number 10. Lehigh loses to Florence 5-4. O'Day over Orozco. Chico shuts out Hagerstown. Hendricks over Necro. Home run number 9 for Gosselin. T-ville shuts out Beantown. Josh 6-0 now for T-ville. I guess that was a good trade. Babe Ruth home run number 19. San Francisco defeats Manchester in a battle of their division. Clemens over Jimenez. St. Louis defeats Chicago 7-2. Matheson back in his winning ways. Ryan falls to 1-5. Edmonton defeats St. Pete. Philippe over Buell. Bautista home run number 14. Maplewood upsets Philadelphia 2-1 in 10 innings. Caps over Halliday. Halliday falls to 3-6. Hadley Lake upsets Vegas. Bench warmer division takes a couple of losses there as Hadley Lake and Maplewood upset the top 2 teams. Kluber over Lever. 4-3 Cleveland win over Brooklyn. Cuellar over Perry. Jackson home run number 5. Amazing 12-9 over Long Island. Ramirez over Chamberlain. And to finish out the 6th, Washington over Crystal Lake 8-4. Marichal over Mujica. Cabrera home run number 19. And the end of week 1 in June. Let's review. We won't review. We'll do it at the end as we're heading to the end of the broadcast. We sim the 7th, amazing 7-1 over Long Island, Boddicker over Carlton, Chico 6-1 over Hagerstown, Bernhardt over Klein. We get rid of that so everybody can see. Home run number 20 for Wagner. 5-2, Crystal Lake over Washington, Wainwright over Tesreau. Degens defeats Lancaster as they go back to losing under my Sims. Feller over Hands. Home run number 5 for Gehrig. Gehrig seems to be doing well for Degens. Let's check that out because Joss is doing great for T-ville. Gehrig went 1 for 3, knocked in runs, walked a couple of times. He had a good game. Lehigh defeats Florence 3-1. Brown over Lopat. Bagwell home run number 15. Chicago shuts out St. Louis in an upset. Vern Law over Marquard. Beantown loses to T-ville and dropped 5 games back. Well, it's early June. There's plenty of time to recover. T-ville getting Josh certainly helped them, I think. Tion 3-5. Hernandez 3-2. Doby hits number 14. St. Pete upsets Edmonton 6-2. Doheny over Drysdale, home run number 15 for Bautista. Manchester comes back to defeat San Francisco 4-1. Harvey over Steve. Steinfeld home run number 14. Maplewood upsets Philadelphia again. I lose to Maplewood all the time, and Maplewood does it to Philadelphia here 4-2. Durker over Rogers. Vegas defeats Hadley Lake 10-6. McGinnity win number 7. McGinnity, we got 4. DiMaggio favor the losers. Dick Stewart went 3 for 5 with a couple of doubles. And last but not least, to finish the week out, Brooklyn over Cleveland 6-3. Kovaleski over Pena. Colavito home run number 17. Before we sign off, I want to thank Mark Midlife Crisis for checking in. We have 4 watching. They were up to 7 or 8 watching at one time, which is pretty good for a Friday afternoon game. Let's review the standings. And before I sign off, I will not broadcast this weekend. So anybody else listening to this wants to broadcast, it's all yours. I'll pick it up again on Monday and continue if need be. Moneyball division, T-ville starting to separate themselves from Beantown here in early June. 41-19 record, 683 winning percentage, 5 games ahead of Beantown. St. Louis 9.5 ahead of Lehigh. Lehigh still under 500. St. Louis 40-22. Degens takes over first place in the Sandlot division despite being under 500 at 30-31. But that division is virtually tied with all 3. Degens, Washington, Lancaster hovered within a game of one another. Amazing. 10 games ahead of Brooklyn. They're 40-22. And amazingly, they don't have the best record in baseball. It's T-ville. Benchwarmer division, Vegas 37-25 with a 2.5 game lead over Philadelphia, who had Maplewood upset them a couple of times. Don't worry, Philadelphia. Maplewood will take their turn upsetting me plenty of times. As a matter of fact, if you check out the file after I post it, you will see that Maplewood, I think, is leading the season series against me. And in the rain delay and final division, 3 games separate San Francisco over Manchester. San Francisco's got the best record at 44-19 with a 698 winning percentage. I want to thank everybody for coming by for Friday afternoon baseball. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend, and we will catch you on the Discord, and we will be doing another broadcast probably on Monday. Have a nice afternoon, everybody, and a great weekend.